back to the channel, and this week, instead of doing our usual podcast and us just sitting here waffling on, we thought we'd do a few little challenges that are sort of going around at the minute on like Twitter and like TikTok and all that jazz, because obviously we have TikTok and are like obsessed with it and spend like 9 hours of the day watching TikToks. But yeah,
I do sit in bed at night for a good like half an hour just going through some of them.
Yeah, I spent like nearly an hour yesterday just lying here and watching them, and I was like, oh my god, I need to do something else.
It's because it's so easy to just swipe and you're like, oh, it's a new one I've not seen before.
Yeah, exactly. So what we'll do is, are we going to talk about each individual one, or like are we just going to intro like them and then
I feel like we'll intro it and then play the clips, and then after we can be like, was it difficult? Was it not? What was the hardest part of it? I feel that's the best way to go about this, because then you're covering all bases.
That's cool. So what, first one then, what one have you chosen?
So the first one I've chosen is the toilet roll keepy ups, just purely because, I don't know, I just chose to put that one first. So here is both of our attempts at the toilet roll keepy up challenge. Might get some sellotape here. There we go. Whoa! 9.
So, what did you think?
You know what? I'm not good at normal keepy ups, and the one thing throughout this quarantine that I've been practicing is my keepy ups. I'm up to 15 with a football. I genuinely am the worst at them. I just can't do them. So I'm up to 15 with a football. I started at 5, so I think I've done all right. And I'm slowly getting like the technique. So by the end of this, like, alright, I'll keep stroking. Just touch my dog here. By the end of like this whole time, I want to have like a solid number. Maybe I can do like 30 in a row or something like that. But I don't know what it is about the toilet roll. It's so difficult. I think it's because it's a shape and it has so many different angles.
And it's because it's like soft as well.
Yeah.
So, like, when you try to do it like a pair of socks.
I sort of have, but not really.
You know, you ever do like 4 or 5, and then it's like, you're done.
Table.
So our bin, so we've got a green bin, but it's full because my dad can do in the garden, so like it wouldn't have worked. And then all our other bins are like, we've got like a little like alley thing there.
Yeah.
But it's full of stuff, so I would have had to have like brought the bin through the house, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I just had like, we've got like garden furniture, and it's got like 2 stools. So I just put the 2 stools on top of the table, because I was like, that's just like, that's the closest thing to like the width of a wheelie bin that I had. So I was just going to use a bucket, and I was like, no, because that's like quite small, so we would have got it in, but like it would have took me like ages to do it.
So anyways, these are our attempts at the, what do you call it, wheelie bin, rubbish bin?
I think it's just a wheelie bin challenge.
A wheelie bin challenge, you just keep it at that.
Yeah.
Here we have it then.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's alright. That was almost first time.
Yeah, was that your first go then?
No. What I kind of did is I started off like close, and then I was like, nah, I can't. All right, no, I can't really just. I need to show my brilliance here. So then I was like, I'll go further back a little bit, and I did take a few attempts to do it, and I inserted a few different attempts from both of us in it. Just so some of them were quite funny. And then I got one, and then it like bounced on the back of where the handles are, and then bounced back over. Yeah. It happened twice though, before I'd even got one in, and then when I finally got one in, I was like, oh my god, yes, like good celebration. And then I tried it again even further away, and then did it, and I was like, oh. But I did. Yeah. It was difficult because it's hard to sort of process where you need to aim, and then to actually aim it. So
I just kidded.
Yeah.
I wasn't like going any technique. I was like, I'm just gonna kid it.
But it seemed to work. I mean, we both got it in the end. We're not that stupid after all.
What's next?
Anyway, next we have so if anyone's heard the new Drake song, Tootsie. Yeah. Our lovely friend Grace from MISSKICK sort of made up like a football related challenge that goes with that song. Obviously the song's like left foot blah 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 blah. So she did like a little challenge to go with it, and I had to go at it the other day, and I just inserted that one because just didn't even bother trying doing it again. But how did you find doing it? I thought it's quite fun, but the left and right thing my head could not handle it.
But I'm not a dancer.
Yeah.
I haven't got much rhythm except for when I'm in Largo on a Saturday night after a few too many. That's when my skills come out. So maybe, I'll do it again at the weekend when I've had after the family quiz on Friday, after a couple of drinks.
Few bevies.
Yeah, I might be better at it, but it took me like a couple of goes to do it. Like,
yeah, me too.
But yeah, it is fun because I said to you before we started this, I haven't really listened to the song.
Yeah.
I just know like that one clip. So like I had to watch like a couple of videos on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I watched that again, and then go watch the other one again, and I was like trying to like figure out how to do it. But yeah, it did take me a few years. Like.
Yeah, as I said, I just couldn't get my head around the left and right foot because I'm terrible with my left and right. So it took me ages to be like, oh, I need to go that way first and then use that foot on that way. It's like, oh my god. But anyway, these are our attempts at MISSKICK Tootsie Challenge. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
MISSKICK Tootsie Challenge. Here we go.
Did it go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, did it go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide.
Yeah, so everyone should set them on as well, or tag us in them.
Yes. I've seen a few of them going around, and everyone's getting quite creative with it, so it's cool.
Yeah, definitely. So if you ever go with it, if you ever go at any of these, just like tag us in them and just like repost on like Instagram stories or whatever if you can. So yeah, try and see if we can get those people involved.
Seems we've all got so much free time.
Yeah, we've all got enough time to have a little go at these.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Teabag Cup Shot Challenge.
Oh my god.
This one took some time because the tea bag's literally that big.
Yeah. And it's so like light as well, so like it's just it was getting on my nerves.
Yeah. Anyway, this is how our attempts went, and trust me, it took a lot of attempts.
Yes!
I was actually so buzzing with mine.
Yeah, I could see the celebration. Your celebration is elite.
Yeah.
It's Michael's laugh as well.
Yeah, so like I was doing it for like about 3 minutes on my own. My dad came in from the garden and he was like, "What are you doing?" You came in on the back down being like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "That's so explain." And he looked at me dead like weird, but then like just watched me do it. And then after a couple, he was like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah, go on." And he got it in like he was absolutely buzzing as well.
It was
Yeah.
really hard.
Like once he got it in, I was like, "No, I need to get it in."
Yeah.
Now. So I need to get it in. I think it took me like a minute afterwards to do it. I work well under pressure.
Yeah.
Once someone has done it, I love a good little competition. So someone else has done it, I'm like, "Right, I need to do it now." I love buzzing.
Yeah, it literally was so difficult. Like obviously, like there's an array of attempts within the clip from both of us.
I feel like with your one as well, because yours was up like on like the counter, and then because you're tall, to like get like the like because you've got such long legs to get like the height. If you try to get what I'm saying, like it must be hard.
To get like the
you know,
loop.
to, like, yeah, because like I tried to do it on the counter like last week, like when it was first thing, and I couldn't get it.
So hard.
Simply couldn't get the height, so that's why I put it on the floor. Because I was like, there's no rules really, is there? So
We make up our own rules. Anyway, I enjoyed that one as well. It did take a bit of time, and my celebration was quite mute, just purely because everyone in the morning was asleep, so I couldn't pure go like screaming around the room. I really wanted to, because I was like, I've been stood here for 5 minutes trying to get this, but I was like, I'm not gonna risk the family's wrath.
When we came back from our walk, we tried it again.
Yeah.
But maybe we set ourselves a competition of left foot, because we'd done it with our right, and then our hand was trying to do it with our left, right down it with the right. So before I started filming, our hand was just doing it. And no word of a lie, I did it, and on the third attempt with my left, I got it in, like hand on heart.
Smashed it.
Like one in, like I promise you, and I didn't get it on film. Like I hadn't started filming yet, because I was like, no, I'm just doing it. So I just tried. Oh, I was so gutted. So there's 12 minutes of me and my dad trying to do it with our left foot. Neither of us got it in after that. I was so frustrated because I got it in like literally like 5 minutes before we left.
Oh.
I was actually much better at my left foot. Like I was a lot closer each time.
Oh no, I've not really got a left foot. That's also another thing I've been trying to get good at, left foot. Because since I've been injured, obviously I've not used any foot, and my right foot's always been better than my left foot anyway. So my left foot's completely gone now. So honestly, in the garden every single day, kicking a ball against the wall. My mum's fuming because all she can hear is like dum, dum, against the wall every single day, and I'm like, well, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. But, honestly, she understands now though. It's become part of the daily routine that she can hear in the garden. So that's great. So she can't complain anymore. Anyway, so the next one, challenge number 5. I searched high and low for a straw to be able to do this challenge, and I really wanted to do it because it's a video going around on Twitter. It's called the straw challenge, I think, and I really wanted to do it because it looked quite fun.
Have you seen everyone doing it, but like the toilet rolls?
Oh no.
It's called like the big straw challenge or something. So that's the one I'd seen first.
Oh, I've not seen that one.
Asking you which one, isn't it? because I was like, I don't want to do that one because it looks a bit weird.
Oh.
But then I found the one that you meant because you sent me on Twitter. So
Yeah.
it was so hard.
Basically, what you have to do, I don't know if you can tell by the video, obviously I couldn't do it because I didn't have a straw, so Lauren's done this one. But basically, what you have to do is, a cup of water is constantly being filled up, so it starts with nothing in it, and then you turn the tap on, and the aim is by using a straw to keep, like, the time going as long as possible for the whole cup to fill up with water. But obviously, because you've got a straw, you're taking the water out, so the aim is to keep taking as much water as possible so it's longer for the cup to fill up. I don't know if I've explained that very obviously, the video will show it, but I really wanted to do it because it looked really fun, but it also looked really difficult.
It was, and like, this is gonna sound, I'm not gonna be able to explain this without it sounding weird, but when I take a drink, I'm pretty sure I've got like a small like esophagus, whatever it's called. So like when I take a drink, I don't like just like swallow it straight away. I have to. It takes me like 2 or 3 goes to swallow it. So like it was really hard for me to like keep going for like a minute because it was like, and it got like halfway through, like I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh my god. And then Hannah said something funny and made me laugh. So
either way, you gave it a go, and here is Lauren attempting the straw challenge.
Yeah, so
Smashed
made
it.
a fool of myself.
Smashed it.
It's fine.
Right, swiftly moving on. Next, now this isn't really a challenge, but because we both had dogs, I thought it'd be a good idea to do. And obviously, getting dogs on the channel is just amazing. We don't do it enough to say we both have them, so we might as well. And it's the dog squatting with your dog challenge. Now, I've got my dog here. Here she is. And she is massive. And she weighs about 25 to 27 kilograms. And I have chicken arms. So when I was lifting her up, I can barely lift her up to put her in the bathtub when we need to clean it. That's my dad's job. So when I tried to lift her up, my knees like almost buckled. And I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to do it. So that was absolutely fabulous. She cooperated very well though. She did very well.
Yeah. Well, like Bonnie's still full of life. She's still only young. Whereas Goldie's at the end of his life, do you know what I mean? He's just surviving now, so like he was having none of it. He was just like, no, I am not moving from this spot. I am not going anywhere.
Oh my god. Well, we did get a video of Goldie. You'll see what went down.
Wanna do some squats? No. Do some squats?
Come here. No, come here. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 5. Yes.
squats? No. No, okay.
Yeah, he wasn't having that,
Yeah.
was he?
Doesn't have many of it. He was like, no, it's the bit, I don't know whether you can see it in the thing, it's in the first one. But like, he's still looking at us, and like, as the camera pans, his head just goes, and like, falls back down onto the carpet, because he's just like, nah, I'm going back to sleep.
Bless him. He needs
And he was
the time. He needs the chill time. The suntan happening. All of that. Catching some rays. Bless him.
He's you know what I mean? He's lived a good life. He's like, I don't want to be doing any squats with you. Like, go away.
He's not looking for that summer body. He's not.
He certainly is.
Anyways, I could only do 5. I was like, I genuinely can't do any more. You should, like, with just me with the dog like this, she takes up my whole body to like lift, and then she just stood there like, I can't do anything more. But yeah, I think she was a bit confused, bless her. But she got the job done.
What are you doing?
Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, bless her. Anyways, that was just a bit of fun to get the dogs on the channel, to get them involved. Right, the final one is, or was, the tennis ball header. I'm so bad at naming these.
The tennis ball header challenge.
There we go. Now I think you couldn't do this one because you didn't have a tennis ball, which is fair enough.
I don't have a tennis ball. I didn't have anything that was remotely like a tennis ball either, so.
It's one of them. And I saw this on Twitter first. That's where I got the idea. I think it was, or one of the other platforms. And this guy literally did 30 in a row, and I was like, oh, that actually doesn't like look. Oh, that actually doesn't look. Go sit down. That difficult. She's stealing the show here, this dog. It doesn't actually look that difficult. So I went out yesterday after I'd done all like the DUSTBIN challenge thing. Sit down. And I got 4. I could not do any. I spent half an hour throwing a tennis ball at a wall and hitting it off my head, and by the end of it I had a red circle here. That how many times I'd done it. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to be able to do any more than this. It was, no, Jenny, it was so difficult. It was more difficult than the toilet roll KEEPY up one. Just probably because, like, the tennis ball was that big. It was tiny.
Yeah.
And then when
You're probably like,
yeah.
Really,
and, like,
you,
the surface area on your head, and you have to bounce it off the wall, and then if you put too much speed on it, it bounces too high off the wall and it goes behind you, or you can't, like, lift it so it's up in the air. It's something that I just couldn't do. I got 4. I was happy with 4.
Did you ever do it in school? Like, I think it's like the coordination one where you have to throw it from like one hand to the other. Like, off the wall. Do that one. That's what we should have done. I mean, I still couldn't have done it because I've got no tennis ball.
You haven't got a tennis ball. I gave it a go.
Yeah, you did. You
gave it a go.
Is that it?
I think that's it. That's all 7.
Woo!
All 7. You know what? It gave us something to do during this time period, so I would highly suggest anyone else who wants to have a go at any of them to do it. If you've got everyone's got to spare half an hour, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So you've got
no
excuse.
Exactly. And if you do it like some of them you might do it like first time, so it only take like a couple of minutes, but like if you set yourself a proper challenge, you can do it. Like I did one, I sent one to you afterwards because I couldn't do the dogs. Got one. I was like, I'll set myself the challenge of trying to do 100 KEEPY ups. And like, I did it, I think I did it in like a minute and something. And I was like, Sound? It's like, I'm just going to put it on Twitter and just tag other people in it to see if they can do it.
I couldn't do it. I genuinely would not be able to do that. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just too, I think I'm just too, not heavy-handed, but heavy-footed, you know what I mean?
Try and do it on your knees.
I'm better at, yeah, I could do that. I might give it a go.
On my knees.
Thing is, though, it's cool to, as you said, you can challenge yourself in different ways. Like, if the teabag thing's easy for you, do it from further away, or do it on a higher level, so you can, like, make it more difficult for you depending on how easy you find it. And genuinely, it passes the time.
Yeah.
Like, when I was doing, I think it was yesterday I filmed it, it literally took up, like, 2 hours. And then I was like, oh, sound, it's tea time now. Like, great.
Yeah.
So it helps pass the time, and it kind of sets your mind to something, because a lot of people are sat, either literally just sat, not luckily, annoyingly, we've got uni work to do, so we're still brain occupied in that way, but other people are not doing anything. So if you can sort of turn your brain on and do something like that, it's quite enjoyable to do. Something different.
And while it's nice as well, like,
Exactly.
take advantage of the nice weather while and like get some fresh air and stuff like that.
There you have it.
I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, like I said earlier, if you do attempt any of these, like, tag us in them on like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, like whatever you follow us on, like just tag us in them and we'll repost or retweet or whatever. Get involved in it all. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. It's a little bit different than us just waffling on and talking about all the bad stuff that's going on. Bring you a little bit of fun this week. But yeah, thank you for watching. Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you all at some point over the next couple of days. If we can think of another discussion corner, we might get another episode of that out. But if not, we'll see you for next week's podcast.
Bye. Bye, Bon. Bye.